This is Mac OS Ken.
Announcing WWDC 2021, a look at how long the chip shortage might last, and an ugly story from the App Store. It's Wednesday, the 31st of March, 2021. I'm Ken Ray, and this is news from Mac OS Ken, brought to you by yours truly and sponsored by Headspace. Meditation made simple. Get a free 1-month trial at headspace.com/macOSKen. This show is also sponsored by Mint Mobile, cutting your wireless bill to as little as $15 a month. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. By cutting out retail stores, they reduce costs. Instead of charging you mystery fees to pay for those stores they don't have, their savings become your savings. And you can save a lot. A full year of Mint Mobile cost me less than 3 months with my old carrier, with the same great voice quality, great data speeds, and the coverage I need. I like those savings, but I also like their style. Not many wireless carriers you can say that about. Of course, style's nothing without the substance. You want to make sure it works for you, too. That's why Mint Mobile comes with a 7-day money-back guarantee. Make some calls, surf some sites, stream some video. If you're not completely satisfied, return it within 7 days for a full refund. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/macOSKen. That's MINT, mintmobile.com/macOSKen. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/macOSKen. In many ways, 2021 has been more of the same. Isn't it neat when that's a good thing? CNET says Apple has announced dates for the 2021 Worldwide Developer Conference. Same as last year, it is virtual and it is free. I know, you don't get to bump into people in the hall or hang out after hours. You're guaranteed a ticket though, since there aren't any. WWDC 2021 is set to run Monday, the 7th of June through Friday, June the 11th. While updates for the company's own apps sometimes seem to lag Apple announcements, the folks behind the Apple Developer app were on it like a car bonnet this time around. Apple must, says the Cupertino crew, updated the app for Mac, iPhone, and iPad on Tuesday. In the release notes, Apple said, "We've made improvements to the look and feel of the developer app across iPhone, iPad, and Mac to help you enjoy articles, videos, news, and announcements, and past WWDC content. You can browse content more easily on iPad with a new sidebar, iPad OS 14 or later, enjoy full-screen video content on larger Mac displays, and discover content to watch and read using the new search area. The app is the heart of this year's exciting all-online WWDC experience, according to Apple, promising new ways for developers to interact with Apple engineers and designers." Feels like they're getting a real jump on this whole WWDC thing. Not only does the world get dates and an update, a piece from Mac Rumors says Apple's already accepting submissions for this year's Swift Student Challenge. That's an annual coding competition that challenges students to build an interactive scene in the Swift Playgrounds app. To participate, the piece says, students must create an interactive scene in a Swift Playground that can be experienced within 3 minutes, and Apple encourages students to be creative. The challenge is open to students who are 13 years of age or older, or the equivalent minimum age in their jurisdiction, for example, 16 years of age in the European Union. Winners get stuff including WWDC 2021 outerwear, a customized pin set, and 1 year of membership in the Apple Developer Program, according to Mac Rumors. Kids wanting to participate need to get cracking. Challenge submissions are due by the 18th of April 2021 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific, according to the piece. Winners will be announced on the 1st of June. If you find yourself headed to the airport soon, Apple Maps can be your pal. Not in helping you find it, though it can obviously do that, but a piece from iDownload blog says it can help with guidance around airports and COVID-19. Airports Council International announced the COVID content. According to the report, when you search for an airport in Apple Maps, you'll see COVID-19 information under Directions. General information is laid out there in a single paragraph. That paragraph links to the travel guidance page for a specific airport, leading to even more relevant information. At least that's the way it should work. One of the 3 airports I checked actually did not have that information. According to iDownload blog, the information will only be presented in Apple Maps if the airport is actively participating in the ACI's health measures portal. How serious is the semiconductor shortage? Pretty serious if the latest news from Foxconn is any indication. Investors Business Daily had the Apple partner and contract manufacturer warning on Tuesday of materials shortages that could affect the company going forward. Actually, that's future worry. Let's stop first at recent disappointment. According to the report, Foxconn on Tuesday reported lower than expected profit for the fourth quarter as the COVID-19 pandemic hurt its margins. That's the bad news. Here's the hopeful news. Foxconn chairman Liu Young-wei forecast first quarter revenue to be better than normal for the season due to strong sales of smartphones and telecommuting devices amid the coronavirus spurred work-from-home trend. And now the future worry. Chairman Liu went on to say, the pandemic and the material shortage could impact our performance going forward. That's why we are being cautious. While he did not say what materials Foxconn short on, Investors Business Daily figures he was talking about semiconductors, given the worldwide shortage of the components. Whatever they're short on, Foxconn's chairman says the scarcity will continue through at least the rest of this year. Speaking of uncertainty, one industry watcher is laying odds on how long it'll take online advertisers to recover from Apple's app tracking transparency plans. I'm sure you know what ATT is, but in case you don't, it's the feature coming in lockstep with the next round of Apple software updates that'll let users opt out of having their activity tracked across apps on their devices. Turns out that was making online marketers and advertisers a lot of money. Faced with the prospect of hearing a digital no when asked whether they can track behavior, they're kind of freaked out. Now, iMore says Digiday has put a timeline to why. According to iMore, Digiday says that based on assumptions that marketers will still need to acquire customers to grow, and that the pandemic has strengthened the perception of gaming as a mainstream advertising brand, we can expect the following. It then quotes Digitimes saying, given these two parallel views, marketers believe spending will recover from the knock of Apple's app tracking transparency plan, but the trajectory will be U-shaped, not V-shaped, a dip to start, followed by a slow but steady recovery over 4 to 6 months. As one executive mobile game publisher put it, once the ATT update arrives, there will be a drop in media efficiency for performance marketers who have fewer identifiers for advertisers they're able to use. Then it's going to slowly grow again as those marketers learn to walk in this new environment. More news in a moment, but first a word from Headspace. Meditation made simple. Headspace makes it easy for you to build a life-changing meditation practice with mindfulness that works on your schedule, anytime, anywhere. That's because it lives on your tablet or phone, so it's always where you are. Access the app and you've got mindfulness workouts, like actual physical workouts, meditations for when you're out walking, SOS sessions for high-stress moments, and even guided meditations to help you sleep. I like the walking meditations. I appreciate the SOS sessions. What I really like, though, my use of Headspace has given me the tools to take a moment, calm myself, and focus, even without the application. Headspace is backed by 25 published studies on its benefits, 600,000 five-star reviews, and over 60 million downloads. You deserve to feel happier, and Headspace is meditation made simple. Go to headspace.com/macOScan. That's headspace.com/macOScan for a free 1-month trial with access to Headspace's full library of meditations for every situation. This is the best deal offered right now. Head to headspace.com/macOScan today. The Palmetto State is getting 8 new Apple labs. Apple Insider says the University of South Carolina has partnered with Apple and Benedict College to establish 8 new computer labs across the state that will feature Macs and Everyone Can Code resources. South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster took $6 million in Governor's Emergency Education Relief Funds to bankroll the plan. According to the governor, the pandemic has made it abundantly clear that internet access is not a luxury, but a necessity for millions of South Carolinians. To that end, the 8 labs will be strategically located and accessible by school districts, historically black colleges and universities, the South Carolina Technical College System, and citizens in the community. Speaking of the initiative, Susan Prescott, Apple's chief of enterprise and education marketing, was quoted as saying, "At Apple, we believe education is the great equalizer and that access to technology is key to learning and workforce opportunities today. We are proud that Apple products and curriculum have been selected by the University of South Carolina and Benedict College for their new education labs. Together, we aim to ensure all South Carolinians have the opportunity to learn, code, create, and grow in new ways." An icky story from the App Store, where icky equals seriously costly. You may have heard this story, originally reported in the Washington Post and highlighted by iDownload blog. According to the report, Philippe Christodoulou was looking for an app related to a piece of hardware he uses to store Bitcoin. He found an app that seemed like what he was looking for, but turned out to be a scam. According to iDownload blog, he downloaded and installed the app, signed in with his credentials, and then, in less than a second, Christodoulou lost nearly all of his life savings. In total, he lost 17.1 Bitcoin, worth $600,000. Is he mad at the thieves? Sure, but he's really mad at Apple. He thought the App Store was safe, and now he's out $600,000. As for why Apple would let such a scammy app into the App Store, it obviously didn't look like a scam to them either. According to iDownload blog, it's what Apple calls a bait-and-switch maneuver. The app used the name of a trusted device and used the company's logo in the app's icon. The app's developer said it had nothing to do with cryptocurrency itself, but instead encrypted iPhone files and stored passwords. The switch came after the app was approved, when it became a cryptocurrency wallet. Apple was not able to detect that change, however, according to the report. And finally today, the SAG Awards are this weekend, and they will feature a cameo by Apple's own Ted Lasso. Apple Insider says Lasso, played by Jason Sudeikis, will give a pep talk to his team during the show. The whole thing's kinda meta. Lasso will be talking to his football club, AFC Richmond, about their Screen Actors Guild Award nomination for outstanding performance by an ensemble in a comedy series. They're up against the shows Dead to Me, The Flight Attendant, Schitt's Creek, and The Great. The 27th Annual SAG Awards will be broadcast this Sunday, the 4th of April at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. You can catch it on either TNT or TBS. Coming up in a few minutes, Capitol Hill plans to hit Apple several ways, while several state capitals have plans of their own. Brian Chaffin, editor-in-chief of the Mac Observer, joins me to talk about it in a few minutes. You can find that show wherever you find podcasts. macOS Ken, brought to you by me and sponsored by Mint Mobile. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/macOSCan. This show is also sponsored by Headspace, meditation made simple. Get a free 1-month trial at headspace.com/macOSCan. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media, online at backbeatmedia.com. You can reach me a couple of ways. Info at macoscan.com or call 716-780-4080. Until next time, that is news from macOS Ken. I'm Ken Ray.
Ciao.